Well, yesterday we did a bit yesterday. Basically, we quickly knocked up this frame out of some 7x2. It's actually just timber I had lying around. It's incredibly heavy, but we basically thrown it together just to see firstly how it fits in the hole. And it turns out we had to dig out that edge a bit more, which I did in the dark, which is why I've not filmed much in the last couple of days. Well, yesterday. So the idea for today is we've got to get this frame in the position we feel it's going to be in, and then we are going to mark out where the piles are going to be. So we're putting piles on here because there's a stream just the other side of that fence, and the ground could be fairly unstable. It turns out it's not. I figured while I'm here, for the sake of a couple of £100 in a day's work, digging out the piles, and they've got to come up out the ground by about 300mm, and then and there's going to be rebar coming out of them and all sorts. We're going to put one on each corner, and then we've got 2 down the side, and then 3 down the front, and then 3 down the back. So there'll basically be 5 in the front, 5 in the back, and then 2 down each side, so 14 holes. So yes, that's what we're doing today. So yeah, not that exciting really, to be fair, but it's a job that needs doing. I used to have a friend come around and help me today, but he's not able to. Oh, I've just spotted my impact driver over there in the rain. So yes, he's not able to, so I've got to manhandle this around on my own. So yeah, so that's what we're doing today. So I'm going to stick it on time lapse, and I hope you enjoy the video. Right, so this frame is in about the place it needs to be. We've got to be 2 meters from the boundaries. We actually own a bit beyond there, but that is also up for debate. So we've just put the fence up. We've come 2 meters forward. I've put these uprights in to just give me something higher off, because obviously you've got to measure down, and it's just you won't get the right measurement. And then you can set to see the junkyard that's my house at the moment. Yeah, same with here to there, but I can't get a clean line of sight through because I've got a big palm tree and lots of other crap. But I think it's about 200mm out. This corner is a bit too far back by about 200mm, which is alright. So the next thing we're going to do is inside. We know we're about within reason, so we're going to mark out our piles within this area, and then I might just not take the frame out for now, and just start digging basically. Just as long as the piles are within, kind of supporting the edges, obviously putting rebar in and stuff, but as long as they're kind of inside on the edges, I think it'll be fine. So that's kind of what I'm doing. Quite boring, but needs must. I'm going down about 1 metre for them, there or thereabouts. Doesn't have to be accurate. I think I've been told this is overkill anyway, but we're just going to get on with it. So we got one hole dug. It's 1 metre deep. It's a bit wider than I wanted. I've dug another one. It is 1 metre deep as well. It's a little bit narrower than I wanted, so I've got to get somewhere in between the two. But we're getting there with it. That's 2 down, 12 more to do. another day, and I feel like we got quite a bit on. So yesterday we dug, well, 4, 5, 6 holes. They are 1 metre deep. I've put the buckets in basically to stop any wildlife falling all the way to the bottom. So yeah, so we're getting there with it. It's I'm looking forward to getting the digging finished. So we've got 2 more holes to go in there like that, and then we've got 3 more holes to go here, 3 more holes to go there, and then I think that's going to be enough for the piles. I think I've overkilled it really, but it's costing us over 300 quid to do this extra bit, which seems a bit excessive, but I just think it's the right thing to do really. So yeah, so kind of that's what we're going to do, and I'll show you me digging out one of the holes in a minute. It's not very interesting, it's just me panting in my vest, but yeah, and we've got quite a lot of hardcore to throw in, and really looking forward to getting the garden a bit tidier as well, because it is quite literally a bit of a it's just a bit of a mess really. Just generally it's not ideal, but anyway, right, stick around, enjoy the video, and I'll see you in a bit. So we're meant to be digging today, getting the last of the piles in, but the weather has changed that somewhat. These holes are filled, like you can see how much water is in them. And let me go down. Oh, you can see these are 1 metre deep and they are full of water. This is not good. I mean, just look at this corner. Like, that is actually full of water. So that's 1 metre deep. You know, it's, oh man, it's crazy. See, even that one's full, and this one over here, I mean, I've got to be careful just in case I find a hole, but that's actually floating in there. There's a hole there as well. So I thought
Should we go and have a look at the stream behind? Now I've talked about this stream, so we'll just walk over and we'll show you how high it is. It's quite a treacherous walk, really, quite muddy. Now this stream has never had more than 12 inches of water in it, ever. Like, I've lived here 18 months, 2 years maybe now, 2 years ex-April. So I was quite shocked to see that much water in. I've got to be careful. So yeah, so I don't think we're digging because the water table's right up now, so we're just gonna have to sit this one out and yeah, hope for the best. So I think that's going to be the end for today, and we'll just have to we'll get back to you when when we can do something, really. Good morning. Sorry about the vest again, but I quite like working in a vest, so you probably have to put up with this a lot. Right, so we've been busy, very busy. So in this hole we've dug 14 holes that are 1 metre down. As you can see, they're filled up with water, but we're pumping the water out. I've just done this one. I can actually start filling this one up with concrete, and then we're filling it with concrete, which I'm mixing over there, and then we are filling them up, filling a whole bucket up, tipping the bucket upside down, kind of make a column come out, and throwing some reinforcing bar in as well. Now this is just to pick up the edge of the slab. So when we pour it, there's no, because all the weight's going to be on the edge, and me overthinking everything, decided that's probably the best thing to do. So that's what we're doing. So the blocks are when the gear's a bit sloppy and it's trying to push out the bucket, but the other buckets I've made it just a tad thicker. So yes, that's what we're doing. It is hard graft today. I told I had a friend help me yesterday, but he's well, he doesn't get out of bed too late, he's retired, so it's only 9 o'clock now, and I've done 3 holes nearly. So, but once this is all in, then we can break the buckets off, and then we're going to tram the whole area like a membrane, and then we can start thumping the hardcore in, and basically start getting my garden and plant garden back, which would be very handy, to be honest. So yeah, it's my lovely cat. But yeah, it's going alright. It's just a lot of work. I didn't film much yesterday because it was quite a stressful day, really. So yeah, so what we're gonna be doing is basically, I might set the tripod up down there on time lapse for you. There's not much really to see, to be fair, but we'll see how we go. And that is the pile done. Quite easy really. So we're just going to pump this one out, which I'll do right this second just to show you. And that is the consistency. It's probably a bit wet, but it's all right. It's good. So, well, that is the end of all the piles. We've got them in. I've put a few pots on top of the spikes just there, just so I don't jump on top of them. But yeah, so the plan is for tomorrow is to get the frame out now, get the Taram in, and start smashing up all this concrete and any concrete hardcore I can find over the next few days, and get it in the hole. So I think this should be the end of this video, or at least this part, purely because, well, we're now filling the hole back up again. So anyway, thank you for watching. Please make sure you like, share, subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and I'll catch you all in the next video.